Just crossed the finish line of the 2024 Absa Cape Epic, and this is my giant Anthem Pro 2 Advanced carbon smoke spray work. And what I'm going to do today is just go through a couple of the gadgets and a couple of the parts on the bike just to show you how my bike was kitted out for this year's Cape Epic. I keep my CO2 canister on the seat post. There's different ways you can connect it to the seat post. I use a rubber connection, easy access, and I keep the CO2 head adapter in the toolbox just to keep it clean and dry. This is my Samurai switchblade. What this is, it's a tie lever set, chain brake, plug, reamer, and it holds chain links all in one. I also keep this on the frame with a Velcro strap. I put some rubber separating the tool and the frame just so it doesn't scratch the frame. This is my Old Faithful saddle. It's a specialized power saddle. I swear by these. I think this saddle has done about 4 or 5 epics, and this suits my style of riding perfectly. These are my Shimano XT trail pedals. These also have done about 3, 4, 5 Cape Epics. I actually can't remember. These are awesome Old Faithfuls and I love them. More support area on your foot and smooth bearings. So the giant Anthem only holds 1 bottle, so what I have fitted here is a Lyne Components Holy Rail. This allows you to fit 2 bottles to the cage. I ride with a USP pack, so I only ride with 1 bottle, and I use the second bottle cage to hold all my tools and spares. And then over here I have the giant Clutch 12 tool, easy to get to and super accessible. So on stage 3 this year, I changed to a new fork. I had issues with my fork up until stage 3, so I changed the Ohlins RX C34, 120 mils of travel, super smooth, awesome rebound, and this fork worked really well for me on this year's Cape Epic. What I loved about the Ohlins Fork was how easy I could change between trail and descent modes with the lever. Rims, XCR2 giant rims. These are the same rims I used last year. These rims have absolutely been punished. They survived everything in 2 epics and all the training rides. Super strong, love them. I rode the Maxxis Recon Race 2.4s. I rode a slightly low tire pressure, and inside the tires I was running a Pepe's tire noodle in the back and a Vittoria noodle in the front. I was running a Power2Max Power meter, and this year I rode a 32 Csixx oval chainring with some custom colors. You can't see it behind here, but I'll show it on some of the other parts in a bit. So I was running the new Csixx Eagle transmission. What I like about the Csixx is that the battery is actually hidden inside the cage, with the others that sit on the outside, so they are more likely to get damaged. And yeah, I had no issues whatsoever, ran smoothly. For a plug system, we used the Samurai sword. I rode with 3 swords, all preloaded, 1 in each end of the bars and 1 fitted into my crank. This is the Samurai fitted into the crank, easy to remove, easy to put back out of the way, and it didn't fall out once. The Lyne pump fitted onto the Holy Rail with 2 clips and a Velcro strap for security, and I had 1 big crash during the Epic this year and nothing fell off the bike. 70mm C6 stem with all my custom colors on and my logo. It's a bit of a mess now because I've got quite a lot of stuff going on here that I used during the ride. I'll get into more detail with that in a bit. Little personal note on the back of my board here from my son just to keep me motivated, and a picture of my son on the top tube of my bike. I've had a photo on the bike from when he was 8 months old, and he's now 11, so 10 epics. I've had pictures of him growing up on my bike. It's been really cool to have him with me on this journey. Duct tape or gaffer tape on the seat. I do this right against the edge of the frame so I can see the height of my saddle. It also is very good to have this for any trail side repairs. You can fix anything with good duct tape. SRAM pod controller for the gearing. I change my gears right side. I know some riders do change left side, but this is all adjustable and you can make it super comfortable. And here's my little secret GoPro remote controller, which I use to control my GoPro without taking my hands off the bars. And it worked really well and saved me a lot of missions having to record and not having to take my hands off the bars. And it also helped me to get shots where I would not normally be able to reach my camera. Once again, I've stuck to the ESI chunky grip. 8 days in the saddle, want to be comfortable, so I go slightly bigger on the grips. This year I ran the SRAM blip. This blip over here controls my seat post. Super small, hidden. That's why my stem looks a little bit messy with all the controls and that hidden under the stem, but super happy with this, and it's a nice sleek streamlined look. Garmin Edge 830. One thing I can tell you about the Epic, riding by heart rate doesn't work. Your heart rate is all over the place, so we ride by power, and if you've got a power meter linked up to your device, it really does save you from burning all your matches. On the back of the number board, I put the route profile, shows you the kilometers, ascent, water points and feed zones, and the 2 road to tough section. I was using a Csixx 800mm wide carbon bar, and then obviously custom clamps from Csixx to match my stem and my seat post and my chainring. And last but not least, braking power, my SRAM G2s. These worked really well. I ride with 180 more rotors for extra stopping power. Okay, so that's it for the bike check. Hope you enjoyed watching it. Any questions, leave some comments down in the description and I'll get back to you with any information that I can help with. Cheers.